the way that I get past all my education is what that I could work enough with my hands.
Okay.
And so now and then doing something nice to the side of my study. Now if I see in my velomobile with a hat over my cabin over my head, and I see a dog coming to me, it's make a kind of feels good moment, because I know he can't do anything to me. And say 30 years ago, when I cycled with my bicycle to school, I was afraid of the dog, and now I know he can't hurt me. That's a nice feeling. I make that here on.
And I suppose you made this frame, right?
Yeah, I make this sort of frame. And this normally fit together. Then I heat it. And say after 10 minutes, it's very weak. Then I go to that mold, and there I drop it.
You drop it. Yeah.
And then it comes up, and then you wait.
Yeah.
I screw this on a table, on a stable table, and then I can have a straight tube and bend it just here together.
Okay.
Then I have in one way one, and then I put this here, there in, and then I just bend it so, and then I have 2 dimensions.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So the first time it took a long time to make the right form. So it takes a day to make such a form, but then it's very efficient process.
Yeah.
I don't have to go to a bending company.
Yeah. And pay for
and pay for 20 pieces a lot of money.
Yeah.
This is a lot of cheaper.
Yeah.
For instance, this is, say, different type of glass fiber. Here you see aramide fiber. This is, say, cheap and heavy, if you want to say it. This is a little bit expensive, very stiff. They may make, how do you say it, bulletproof vest from this type of material. And this is carbon. This is very light and very stiff. I did there that are parts of mold to say, I use, if I have a bike, this is all helping products. I use this in the bike and then put with a pen and then put the kit in those places. But here this is carbon, put a little bit resin on it, and it has a stable form.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun in a way.
Yeah.
I have a big CNC milling machine.
Oh, nice.
So all this type of parts I make myself. And that gives me a lot of control over what's in it. And by small numbers, it's simply very economic. If I ask another company to make one piece, it's always 10 euros. And then I'm always the smallest customer of him. And I always have to wait and pay a high price. So it's for me very efficient to make those myself. So it's better to sitting in a complicated world, technical, because that's where I'm good in. I'm not good in, say, which color should I use next year. I really don't know. I really don't care. I don't want to care. Say in the Netherlands you can say it's about the infrastructure, because we have such a lot of cycle paths. And in some countries they don't know about cycling, and they have simply no rules because they are not having a lot of people who cycling, so then they don't make rules.
Yeah.
I make 30 or 40 bikes a year, and that's what I do. And that's what I can do, I like to do. This is for the lights on. Yeah, right. First that on, and then this is lights on. This is big light. Here you have the turning lights. And this is now also the second lamp to blink. The same, say a light hoop. There's the battery in.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it's long. Oh my god, it's so comfortable. And does it go? It doesn't go backwards, right?
No.
So how do you go backwards if you need
By
to
a
go
lot of velomobiles you have the Flintstone method. Then you have a hole for your feet, and you move you use your leg to move back.
Yeah, this one is very long. I have to stretch.
Yeah.
It's your size, definitely.
Yeah, it's mine. Sorry.
But how do you adjust it to buyers?
You can move the
You can
pedals,
slide it. Okay.
And now when we can do that probably also for you, move the seat a little bit to the front. And by those two you can, for most drivers, say between 165 or 170 and perhaps 2 meter, I don't know where the limit is, then you can find a position where it's reasonable, comfortable.
I like this.
Okay.
It's a good life. Nice.